Hello, Baldwin Heights. I am Mrs.Fahner, the instructional coach at your school, and I am here to read a couple chapters from this book called Secret Agent Jack Stalwart. Right? So this is a chapter book series that you can check out at our library. It is written by Elizabeth Singer Hunt, and this one is The Escape of the Deadly Dinosaur. That looks kind of like a T-Rex to me. Let's get started. Now, before we get started with this book, we got to learn a little bit about where it's happening, the setting, and also who our main character is, because there's some new things that I didn't know about him that I want to make sure you know. So this one is going to take place in New York City. So here's our big map of the United States, and you can see that it's zoomed in on New York City. Have any of you been to New York City? I had a chance to go there, and I marched in the Macy's Day Parade. Can you believe it? All right, so Jack Stalwart wants to be a secret agent, and so he writes a letter to the Organization of Global Protection Force. And he says, hey, my brother is also an agent, so I really want to go in there, and I will help fight the evil villains. And so here's a letter that he received back. Well, a letter that the reader gets to read. It says, Jack Stalwart was sworn in as a Global Protection Force agent. Since that time, he has completed all of his missions successfully. But here's the catch. I read that it says, he is still unable to uncover the whereabouts of his brother. And it says, do not give Secret Agent Jack Stalwart this information. He is never to know about his brother. So I'm already thinking, I wonder what the deal is with his brother. Why aren't they telling him where he is? And I wonder if I'll find out any clues in this book. So let's take a peek at chapter 1. What I really like about this book too is it has lots of really great information at the front, so you really know what's going to entail for the rest of the book. Here we go, chapter 1, the mysterious package. What do you think that mysterious package might be? Well, there's a picture of a dinosaur, and I know he goes on secret missions. I wonder if a mysterious package is going to be a clue to his next mission. It was almost 7:15 p.m., and 9-year-old secret agent Jack Stalwart was sitting at his desk doing his homework when there was a knock on his bedroom door. Who is it? Asked Jack. Just me, sweetheart, said a kind voice from the other side. Jack got up from his desk, walked to his door, and opened it. Hi, Mom, he said. What's up? Just wanted to give you something, she said, handing him a package wrapped in brown paper. It came for you in today's post, so like today's mail. Thanks, said Jack, taking the package. It felt as if there was something hard inside. That Book of the Month Club sure does send you quite a few books, said Jack's mom, pointing to the sender's return address. Jack and his mom looked at the address together. It read, Great Picks for a $5, or GPF. Yes, said Jack nervously, worried his mom might catch on. They're great, he added. They always send me just what I need. You know what? Do you really think he's in a Book of the Month Club? I don't think so either. I think that that's like a cover for his secret agent missions. So he doesn't want his mom to know, and so he says, oh yeah, it's the Book of the Month. They're sending me exactly what I need. But really, it's the secret mission information. Well, he went on, holding the package close to his chest. I guess I'd better get on with my homework. Okay, dear, said his mom as she walked away. Don't forget to brush your teeth before you go to bed, she added. Jack shut the door behind his mom and rushed over to his desk. He sat down and carefully unwrapped the package. Inside, there was a book with a picture of a dinosaur on the front. It was entitled The Allosaurus. Everything You Ought to Know by Lewis Porter. The Allosaurus, thought Jack. Why are they sending me a book about a dinosaur? And who is this guy, Lewis Porter? He doesn't work for the GPF. Okay, so here's the picture of our main character, Jack Stalwart. He's got this book all about the Allosaurus. We're making a prediction that instead of GPF standing for his Great Picks for Fiverr, it actually stands for that Global Protection Force. Let's see. Chapter 2. I'll read chapter 2 because I'm getting really excited about what this book is about. Chapter 2, The Big Apple. How is the Big Apple and a dinosaur really? Oh, you know what? Do you know what the nickname for New York City is? The Big Apple. And we knew at the very beginning of the book, we saw that map. And where is Jack headed to for his destination? The Big Apple, New York City. I'm making some connections. As Jack sat down to think about why the GPF would send him such a thing, a familiar whirring sound came from the corner of his room. It was Wizzy, Jack's miniature globe. Wizzy was starting to spin, as he did almost every night at precisely 7:30 p.m. Jack was a secret agent working for the Global Protection Force, or GPF. His job was to travel the globe defeating evil people, or things that threatened the world's most precious treasures. The GPF often sent Jack secret information critical to his next mission through the post, through the mail. This time, they had disguised it as a package from a children's book club. When Jack was sworn in as a secret agent, the GPF gave him Wizzy. It was a clever way for them to send Jack details about the location of his next mission, because Jack's parents would never know that Wizzy was anything more than a normal globe. As Wizzy started to spin even faster, Jack knew it was only seconds until the GPF and Wizzy revealed where he would be traveling to next. Wizzy coughed. A huge jigsaw piece flew out of Wizzy's mouth and sailed past Jack onto his desk. All right, so there's Wizzy. That's the globe that just starts to spin to give secret clues. A globe is a round sphere that will show you all of the countries of our world. And I'm noticing that there are eyes and there is a mouth on him, which is quite different than a normal globe. But it also just talked, so it's a little bit special. Wizzy let out a huge sigh of relief. Let me hear you sigh. Jack picked up the piece and carried it over to the magic map on his wall. This one is huge, Jack said to himself. There are only a few countries in the world of this size. The magic map on Jack's bedroom wall was spectacular. It was enormous, with over 150 countries carved into it, each with its own shape and color. Jack lifted the piece up to the first possible country. Immediately, the mystery piece slotted in. So there's his puzzle map. So Wizzy gives him a puzzle piece. He puts it inside his wooden puzzle map to find out where he is headed. He's got a large piece, a big country. The United States of America, he gasped with excitement. That's where we live. I'm going home. But I wonder where in the U.S. I am going. There are 50 states, any of which could need my help. Just then, a small green light started to appear on the eastern side of the USA. Jack leaned into the map to get a better look. The light was coming from a tiny island inside the state of New York. New York City, said Jack. Fantastic! I better grab my book bag before I go. Jack raced over to his bed and pulled out his secret agent book bag. From underneath, he punched in the code of the day, APPLE. What does that spell? Apple, like in the Big Apple, New York City, and checked its contents. So there's his special watch. He typed in Apple. All the GPF's standard gadgets were there, as well as the flyboard and picture grabber. He locked his bag, tossing the straps over his shoulders, and rushed back to the magic map on his wall. The green light inside New York City grew brighter and brighter until it filled his bedroom. When Jack was ready, he yelled, "Off to New York City!" And with those words, the light flickered and burst, swallowing Jack into the giant map. So there's Jack There's this big map on the wall. He's got his book bag on. He plugged an apple to his watch. And now, like magic, he's diving into that map. And it's going to take him where? To New York City. I'm going to stop right there. If you're really excited to find out what happens to Jack when he's in New York City, how is this dinosaur book going to help him? If I look at the title, it says The Escape of a Deadly Dinosaur. Where did this dinosaur escape from? All of those questions are floating in my head, and I still have to wonder about his brother. So if you want to find out more about our main character, Jack Stalwart, go ahead and check out this book from the library. It's called Secret Agent Jack Stalwart, The Escape of the Deadly Dinosaur. Thanks for listening. Bye-bye.